Hey guys, let's get right into this week's video. This week, I'm making quiche. My family absolutely loves quiche, and no matter what I throw in them, they love them each and every time. And I suspect you will too, because they are just that good. So I'm not going to hold you. Let's get to the countdown. Hey guys, and welcome back to With Adrienne Thinks. It's me, Adrienne. Today I'm going to show you how to make a quick and easy quiche. Now, if you're not familiar, quiche is just a big old omelet and a pie crust. That's what I call it, at least. This is a great recipe, perfect for your family brunch and just in time for the holidays. So I'm not going to hold you. You know what I'm about to do. I'm about to point you down. Let's make this quick and easy quiche recipe. So guys, to start, you're going to need some eggs. You're going to need any type of fixings you want to put into your quiche. I'm using some chopped deli ham. This is a smoked honey ham. I'm also using some diced Italian sweet sausage. And you're going to need some cheese. I'm using Colby Jack. This is a mixture of Swiss and Gruyere cheese. And I'm also using some mozzarella. You're going to need some deep dish pie crust. I'm making actually 4 quiches today. And I just blind bake these in the oven for about 5 minutes. If you want to go a little longer, you can. But 5 to 7 minutes is about as long as I would put them in the oven for myself. You're also going to need some heavy whipping cream. And you're going to need some whole milk. I'm using Fairlife. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so I have my sous chef here, Dylan. Say hey, Dylan.
Hello.
All right, so Dylan's going to add 2 cups of heavy cream. Pour it right on in, Pop. Good. And he's going to add some milk. So for this recipe, you're going to need 2 cups of heavy cream and 2 cups of whole milk. And if you don't have heavy cream, you can actually use half and half in place of the heavy cream if you're trying to cut any calories. All right, so Dylan's going to add the 2 cups of milk. Pour that in. Thank you.
Welcome.
All right, and Dylan's going to add in a teaspoon of salt. You can pour that in. Okay, we're going to add in a teaspoon of black pepper. And you can put that in. All right. And we're going to add in a little onion powder just to taste. You know, we like onion powder in these parts. All right, Dale, thank you. And we're going to add a dash of nutmeg. Just a quick dash. Oh, here you go. All right, so we're going to mix this up and I'll be right back. Okay, so our mixture is all well incorporated, nicely mixed. We have some great air in here. Now we're going to grab our pie shell and we're going to fill it with some of the mixture. Okay guys, so I have about a few cups, probably about 1.5 cups that's in the pie shell. And now I'm just going to fill it with what I want. Now you can do this 2 ways. So I'm going to add my ham, but you can either put your ingredients in before you add the egg mixture, or you can do it like I'm doing it here. This is just the way that I prefer. Okay, so I'm adding in my ham. And I have some sauteed onions and peppers and spinach that I'm going to add in as well. And you can add that in. Make it sort of, oh, do as I say, not as I do. And you can do this and it makes it sort of like a Florentine with the spinach. And then I'm going to add my cheese. Am I getting your shadow? I'm going to start with my mozzarella. Just going to add that around. I'm going to add my Colby Jack. And this is all to your preference. Whatever you like, you can add it in. So think about how you like your omelets. We're going to do the same exact thing. And I'm going to add a little bit of this Swiss and Gruyere. You can add as much or as little as you like. And then I'm just going to take my fork and just kind of settle it in. Just like that. Okay. And if you want, you can add a couple of pieces of ham to the top, just so it gets nice and crisped up. Make a nice presentation that way. So everyone knows that this quiche has ham in it. Okay, so that looks delicious. I'm going to go on to my next one, and I'll be back. Okay, go. All right, so these are both done. I'm just going to add a little, top it off with a little bit more of our egg mixture. So Dylan's just going to pour it around a little bit. We're not trying to overflow them, but we just want to make sure we have enough of the egg in. It looks good, Dylan. Okay, we can do the other one.
Get another scoop. This.
Sorry about the shadow, guys.
Okay.
Just a little. That one looks a little fuller than the other one.
Yeah. Be careful.
It's good.
Okay.
All right, thanks, babe. Good. All right, so this is going in the oven, 375 degrees. This should take about 40 to 45 minutes, just depending on your oven. I usually set the oven to about 40 minutes, and then I come back again and check it to see if it needs another 5 or 7 minutes or so. But these are looking good. In the oven they're going, and they go uncovered. Okay, so these are our last two pie shells. These were actually from Pillsbury. I had the Pillsbury rolled pie crust, and I just rolled them out and put them in my glass Pyrex dishes. And I just did a pre-bake on them for about 5 minutes. I poked some holes in the bottom, and here these are. So I'm going to show you the other way that you can set up your quiches. Instead of pouring the egg mixture in first, I'm going to show you how you can layer your ingredients in, and then you can add your egg mixture on top. All right, so Dylan's going to put in some mozzarella into the bottom of each pie shell. That's good. Do the other one. And again, you know, you can set these up any way you like. And we have some chopped Italian sausages. So he's just going to add some of these to that. We're going to add some potatoes. So we have cheese down here. we have Italian sausage. And now I'm going to add some potatoes. These were just some sliced potatoes. I just added a little bit of chicken bouillon to them. And just a pinch of salt. And I mean a little bit of bouillon because the cheese has salt. The sausages have salt. So I just added a little bit into it. Okay. So that goes in. And we want some spinach too.
Yeah.
So that's looking so good already. Dylan is going to add in some of our spinach. And we're going to try to get that around. Just take the fork and try to even it out a little.
Okay.
Yes. Looks so good, right?
Yeah. Actually does, yeah.
And it's not even baked and it smells so good. That should tell you a lot. Okay. Let's try to get that around. We're going to put some more in our other one. It's looking delicious. And I can tell you, for the other deep dish that I had, I really prefer Marie Callender's. And actually, Aldi's sells a deep dish pie crust that I really like as well. But they didn't have any. I guess it's that time of year. It's right before Thanksgiving. So, you know, pie crust, if you don't know how to make one or you have an alternative, you're going to kind of be out of luck running around looking for pie crust. And in this mixture, I don't know if I said, is onions and peppers, spinach, and a little garlic. So that's just going to taste really good. Okay. So we're going to get all that in, and then we're going to add our mixture. Okay. You see I had a little bit of leftover ham. I just kind of threw that on top. You do not have to do that. I just did it because I had it. And just adding our cheese. This is the Colby Jack. Remember, we put the mozzarella down at the bottom. And I'm going to add some Gruyere cheese to it. Okay. And now we're going to add some more of our mixture. So we're just going to add the mixture, slowly add it. And I say slowly because you want to give time for the mixture to kind of settle to the bottom. And I'm just going to take my knife here without going through and just helping it along. You can make quiche for your brunch. We're actually going to have this as part of our dinner and our this evening. We'll have this with some salad or just by itself, but it reheats beautifully and it's just a real good meal. Okay. guys, so I'm just going to, this one is pretty full up here, as you can see, but that's okay. As the egg begins to cook, it's going to puff up and it's going to be so good. Okay. All right, these are going in the oven just like the first ones on 375 degrees, and they're going to bake for about 40 to 45 minutes, just depends on your oven, but I'm going to set the timer for 40 minutes and we'll check it to see where it is. So we'll be back with the finished product. Okay guys, so our quiche are done. This is the ham and spinach and cheese quiche. Look how beautiful. Oh, it's going to be so good. And this is, I'm calling this one my meat and potatoes quiche, like a meat lover's quiche. This is the Italian sausage, the spinach, the cheese. So our ham and cheese one took about 45 minutes in my oven. And the meat lover's quiche took about 50 minutes in my oven. So how you know they're done, you want to insert either a butter knife in the middle or a toothpick, and when it comes out clean, you know it's done. So they have to sit for about at least a half an hour, 20 minutes to a half an hour, so it can kind of set up, and then it's ready for the taste. Okay, babe, you gonna give it a try? As you see, he's already eating, but do I get a Do I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah.
It tastes good, baby.
Tastes really good.
Which one is your favorite?
I like them both equally.
All right, guys. What we gonna tell these fine people, baby? Dylan, what we gonna tell the people?
To like, comment, subscribe, and share for more.
That's right.
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
All right, guys. Quiche out. Cue the music.